Hello and welcome back to Would You Rather. Uh, yeah, I A felt nostalgic. B, why I haven't done this one because I realized you can see everything. I was like really nervous about like stuff, like people getting into my like emails and um docs and stuff. But not this time because I'm editing it. I will edit it. Edit it. That's like a tongue twister. It sounds like you just saying edited. Edited. But I will edit it, so you can't see the top, and you can only see the die a hero, or the would you rather die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And I would die a hero because holy shit, becoming a villain is not cool. And wow, that was really stereotypical little Timmy of me. Anyway, would you rather have the first dibs every time, or always have the last laugh? Do I feel like going first, or being a sarcastic evil villain? Even though I said I wasn't going to be a villain. Um, I'll have the last laugh, because sometimes having the last laugh is better. I don't know why. Like, having first dibs is sometimes not good with some stuff. I can't think of anything now, but oh well. If you could live without, if you could live without air, water, food, excuse me, Jesus. If you could live without air, water, and food, would you rather be stuck on the moon or be free floating in space? I'm gonna go with being stuck on the moon because if I'm stuck on the moon, I know I'll get guaranteed visitors. Um, and I know like I'm stuck there, but I'll have like rovers and I can wave to people and be like, "Hello, I'm on the moon. I'm kind of stuck here. I'm fine though. Okay, bye," and just like leave. But if I'm like free floating in space, we don't know if like other beings are out there, and and if they are, even if they're friendly or not. So, and I'm kind of one of those people who are like, yeah, there are other beings, um, and some are friendly, some are not, and that's just because that's the sci-fi fantasy part of me. You're like, you will believe, yeah. But with this stuff, I would like want to guarantee visits. Anyway, next question. That was a good question. If you had to choose a school for 7 years, would you rather attend Hogwarts or attend Xavier School for the Gifted Youngsters? Ah, holy crap, no. Really? I would attend Xavier because that would mean I would be in the Marvel universe, and I love Marvel. Like, Marvel is my favorite comic books ever. I will peep into DC. I like one whole character that kind of spawned a universe from Dark Horse. Um, but Marvel will be my shit. um, and then like attending Hogwarts. I kind of like the books. I know I would be a Hufflepuff, but that like that's it's like only magic, and you can only be a wizard, nothing else. But with like Xavier, you could be like 50 million billion things. Like I could be like I could be Xavier with Doctor Strange with Iron Man, and then mix like and then as well as Magneto. Like I could be like four things and like I could be 50 things in one. Is what I'm saying. If you were to have open surgery, would you rather feel no pain but be awake to see everything that happens, or be asleep during the surgery but wake up in pain? I think this one is what actually happens. And if we're going with you feel no pain during or after, I think I'm gonna go with this one because I do kind of be like, "Hey, what you guys doing?" um, and just be like, "Oh, that's my stomach. That's gross, but also cool at the same time. Oh, that's my kidney. Well, bye." Yeah, I think a lot of people had the same mentality I did because I think this is the real world. Like this actually happens in the real world. I don't know. I've never had open surgery for anything. Anyway, if you were in trouble, would you rather call Doctor Who or call the FBI? FBI. Doctor Who is not real. Plus, I have to call the Ghostbusters. But that wasn't an option. So I'm gonna call the FBI because the FBI are an actual thing. If it was a fantasy thing, I might call Doctor Who, but I don't know enough about Doctor Who. So I'm gonna call the FBI. Moving on. Would you rather have a Brooklyn accent or have a Bostonian? Bostonian. Let's go with Bostonian accent. I don't know. They're both funny sounding and like really cool to have, and just you say words funny and you can be a comedic genius in no time. I don't know. I guess Brooklyn. Would you rather have huge arms and weak legs or have huge legs and weak arms? Hmm. Would I be able to train my legs enough to be... They would seem weak compared to my arms, but they're strong enough to hold up my arms and my whole entire body. Hmm. I'm gonna go with having huge legs and weak arms. Really? People would rather have huge arms and weak legs. Huh. I guess those people hate walking. I just want to lift stuff and flex and be cool. But here's my like thing. You can have huge legs and like still have transport. And if you're like, oh, but you have weak arms, so you have no defense. We're not saying how weak our arms are, so we could still pull out a gun. And if we need to go martial arts, there is kickboxing. There are self-defense moves and martial art moves that use your legs as the hitting subject. So yeah, I picked this one. I already answered this one. Would you rather eat a worm straight from the ground or snatch a... I just imagined... Yeah, I just imagined both. I hate both. I'm gonna go with worm. Why? Why the fly? Is it just because a fly is in your soup? Is that the joke? Is that why? The reason why I picked worm is because That's what you catch fish, so you're kind of already eating worms when you're catching fish, but I don't mind that. I don't think about it. Bleh. Would you rather be a robot or be an alien? Give me cosmic power! Um, yeah, because I could be a Pirate Knight from Ben 10, or I could be a Skrull from Marvel, or I could be a... Oh, I'm trying to think of another alien. Of a Dalek from Doctor Who! Well, I guess those are robots, so I can't do that one. Dang it! But you get my point. Like, I could be anything, whereas a robot, yeah, you kind of know what you already are. But with an alien, you could be 80 million things. 80 million different things. Did I answer this one? I can't remember if I did this one. Sorry for burping in your ears, but I had, like, breakfast. Anyway, have every song you'll ever listen to... Would you rather have every song you ever listen to turn into Nyan Cat? Or have every movie you ever watch turn into Badgers, Badgers, Badgers? Nyan Cat, because I actually went through a phase like that. I don't know why or what was wrong with me, but I just went on spurts of just listening to nothing but Nyan Cat. I was weird. Would you rather die in a zombie apocalypse or die in a nuclear war? Zombie apocalypse, because that actually... Why in a nuclear war? That is, like, the most realistic thing. I would want zombie apocalypse, because then, like, it would be interesting, and then we could have, like, interesting zombies from... What was it? Left 4 Dead? The one with the witch, the tank, jockeys, and, like, boomers who, like, vomited on you. Yeah, I think it was Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I think I'm remembering it correctly. But a nuclear war is highly likely, so that's why I'm not picking it. Anyway, moving on. Would you rather be deep sea diving and your oxygen tank runs out, or be bungee jumping and have your cord snap? Oh. I'm gonna go with bungee jumping, because there's at least a chance I could be bungee jumping over the ocean and I could just, like, splash and be like, I'm okay! And stuff. Because this is just terrifying! Would you rather have a conversation with Yoda for 10 minutes or punch Jar Jar Binks for an hour? Yoda with 10 minutes because I actually like... Because A, I like Yoda, and B, I could probably listen to him and stuff. Jar Jar Binks, no. And punching him, I don't have the strength enough for it. And for an hour? Mm-mm. I... I can imagine, like, people who really hate Jar Jar Binks who want to do this being, like... I'm just remembering the quote from Futurama of when they went to the planet of, like, Amazonians and the one dude who's trying to have sex with Lisa. I don't really watch Futurama, but that's, like, That and Simpsons are the only two type of style shows I will watch. But the captain who's trying to have sex with Lisa all the time is like, the spirit is willing, but the body needs rest, and that's all that's coming to my mind right now. Would you rather kiss a hobo or lick someone's dirty feet? Will it be someone I know, or just a stranger? This is not a good question, the more I think about it. Dirty feet, I guess. What? Like, okay. For the rest of your life, would you marry a random... Yeah. For the rest of your life, would you rather marry a new random person every year, or marry one random person and stick with it? One random person and stick with it. That's essentially what you're doing anyway. The only reason why it's not a random person is because you already know the person. Plus, there's already arranged marriages. So, the thing is even called arranged marriage. So, like, yeah, this one is better, and having to go through, like, divorce papers, yeesh, no. Yeah. Plus, I could actually learn to like the person and get to know the person and everything about them. So yeah.